I'm selling my antminer pretty much. I'm done. I'm done with mining with the Bitcoin. With the antminer S7. If they come out with like a way better one, like that has triple the, well, double the hash rate. This one's the 4.8 terahash S7 antminer. We got the stock PSU, which I gotta tell you is just beautiful. It's smooth. It's cool. Um, Never had an issue with this. I sold it on eBay. I sold it on eBay for $689. Profit about $600 after fees and shipping costs. Um, the sucker's being wrapped up as we speak to get shipped out to the lucky customer. Um, you can still sell these now, man, while they're profitable to sell. And that's why I wanted to do that. I could still make some money off this, but I wasn't going to make my electricity bill 4 cents kilowatt voltage, whatever. You know what I mean. It's 4 cents, and it came up to like $120 a month with my house as well. Like that's everything, you know, over the winter time on that, you know, furnace running and, you know, lights and everything. So it wasn't bad out here. I live in the woods. I got a basement. It's cool down there. I was gonna like have a huge farm. I was gonna like throw 6 of these bad boys in the basement, and then Ether exploded on the market, and I got into other things like exchanges. Been doing a lot of exchange stuff with Poloniex and Bittrex and Kraken. I settled on Poloniex because it's just, you know, the platform. It's amazing. I'm gonna do some videos on screenshots about, you know, about that and show you guys how my trading strategy is, amateur trading strategy. I always pride myself like, hey, I'm not a professional. This is what you're gonna expect if you're a fucking noob or novice, pardon my French, getting into this. That's how I do my videos. Like, this is not, you know, I don't do this. This isn't my job. I just kind of like, hey, I got this, boom. This is what I wanted to do. Everything's done from scratch. And you can see my previous videos, the setup, the unboxing, the setup, install, and, you know, all that stuff was in my basement downstairs. And now, this is like the end times of, you know, mining for me. I probably will never mine again unless they, like I said, if they come out with a hash rate that's like 12.5 terahash, and, you know, the difficulty stays the same, and, you know, yeah, who wouldn't, right? But the difficulty got bigger and bigger now. I think Bitcoin's like $450 a coin as of today for one coin, which, you know, the amount of Bitcoin went up with the difficulty, but it wasn't, the ratios didn't add up from last fall when I got this to now. The money steadily decreased, so I'll tell you exact numbers. 0.25 is what I set my my mining threshold payout on Slush's pool. So 0.25 Bitcoin I would get paid every week when I first started this in the fall. I don't remember what day. It's October, November. It was probably October. And then it slowly, difficulty went up, my profits went down. 2 weeks, it was like over the winter time, every 2 weeks, January, February, every 2 weeks, I was getting 0.25 Bitcoin at that point. 0.25 Bitcoin every 2 weeks, only maybe 3-4 months later. And then, you know, past couple months, it was like every month, you know, so I had to shut it down. Electricity costs was higher, and then I think I'm gonna start running my AC unit, and obviously that's gonna go. You know, the perfect time when you're in the house is right. That's spring and fall. Spring and fall, perfect time to run these bad boys, because if you got other costs, heating, your furnace. This is like running a furnace. Okay, this isn't a refrigerator. This is like running a furnace, well, slash refrigerator, 24/7. So you can see the sucking of your money. So anyway, So this is the final video over months walkthrough, maybe 6 to 8 months of just dealing with this, and kind of, I didn't have to do anything. It was just down there running, and I was making money. And it's true, that's how it is. But the difficulty's there for a reason, to progress the technology and keep it going. And you got to keep building on these. They have these little brackets so you can slide more into them and attach them together. That's there for a reason. If you don't keep building this up, then you got to keep it up. People are just going to shut off their miners. Sell them while you can, because like I said, $2,000 for this setup, $2,000, right? Total. That's rounding up with the electricity cost. With the extension cable, I have a dedicated outlet in the basement. You could see it off my previous video. Hit the card right there to see it. So, $2,000. Boom. Sold it. Profit, $600. I could have sold it for a little higher, waited a little longer. I wasn't into that. I just wanted to get it done. So this is my video on the final antminer S7 video. And I'm going to be talking a little bit more about Ethereum, Polonian X, exchanges. Coinbase is bringing Ether soon. I want to get in on that because, I use Coinbase a lot with the Shift card, and I use BitGold. You can probably see the link in the description for that. That's a referral link. Spread it around. Get yourself your own referral link. Get yourself some BitGold. Gold is, David Seaman talks a lot about that, and he got me onto it. So I don't use the debit card. I only use the to buy gold and hold. I don't believe in going backwards into that fiat system. These cards, that's all they're doing. These MasterCards, these Visa cards, you're using Bitcoin. Obviously you're creating money out of technology. You got to keep in mind, what are you really using it for? What's the end goal? So is it profit? You got to put your money into things that are going to make you more money. And that's what this was, and no longer did that for me. And Warren Buffett says, don't ever put more money. Your initial profit is you have your initial investment, right? Initial investment, you put that into something, and that investment is supposed to create you continuous amount of money. You should never add more money to keep that investment going. It's smart. It's like Nietzsche, and you really gotta let that soak in. If you're taking more money, putting more money into, you're reinvesting into the business, but you know what? You should reinvest into a different person. Diversify and keep it moving, and it is what I think. Because guess what? You reinvest into this, difficulty keeps going up, electricity keeps going up. If you live in the woods like me, it's still not profitable. 4 cents, watt, volts, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And it's just not profitable. If you lived in Boston, New York, LA, the cost of electricity is crazy. You can't put this in an apartment. It's too loud, and it's, you'll blow a breaker, or they're gonna complain. You're gonna get a nasty little letter. Out here, you get a letter if you use too much water. And your water bill is useless. They'll send somebody out to your house, like, why are you using so much water? But they don't care about electricity out here. So anyway, so that's my wrap up. Good luck, guys, with your mining, and I'll try to answer as many comments in the description as I can. I get them on my email, I get them on my phone. I'm traveling a lot in the summer. I'm on my phone on a plane, I'm answering comments. So I do answer comments, especially about the numbers. I know people want hard numbers, and everybody's from all over the world. So forgive me if I don't do the watts and the voltage correctly when I tell you the price of my local area. But as far as cash money, US, $600 sold this on eBay. As of today, that's what they're going for. I saw somebody posting theirs for $800. I posted mine for $6.89, and I just thought, hey, I'm done. Let me get out of this thing real quick, because the competition is gonna go up, you know, and there's gonna be something new. I'm definitely, you know, I'm into the exchanges. I'm into the Poloniex. I'm into, you know, Bitcoin for Ether. I'm big on Ether right now, huge. I think Ether is gonna be like $30 by the end of the year, and I think it's gonna be 5 years from now, it's gonna be like $450, just like Bitcoin is. And you know, get your Ether now while you can.